Atheism is not a religion. 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 Who the fuck says it's a religion? Why the fuck does anyone say this is religion? Why the fuck am I swearing all of a sudden? Because I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed. You know who's pissed off? Because I implied? I didn't even imply. I suggested. I didn't even suggest. I said atheism is kind of like a religion in that it wants to adopt some of the beneficial, some of the positive aspects, some of the things that religion has right that is helpful to people. And yes, religion is helpful to people in some ways. How will I explain this? But because I put atheism and religion together, people freaked the fuck out. Not a lot of people, because, I admit it, I don't have a lot of subscribers. Yeah. I don't appeal to everyone. I appeal to some. That's fine. But some people got pissed off. Some people actually said, you better take that down. You better not say anything like that again. You better just don't be saying atheism is a religion. Atheism is religion like I've got big fuzzy hair. And this is the kind of idiocy that you hear all the time, that was kind of irritating me, that made me want to explore this atheism and religion connection. It's because people bang their head all the time trying to convince dumbasses that atheism is not a religion. If you have to argue with people about atheism not being a religion, obviously they don't get it. So I suggested, let it go. Let them think it's a religion. You're not going to convince them. Let it go. Why bash your head against the wall trying to convince some idiots that atheism is not a religion when it's obviously not a religion? They're not going to get it. They don't care. They want atheism to be a religion. I say let it go. Now, William Lane Craig says atheism is a religion. Yeah, go the fuck after him. Tell him it is not a religion. Bash him over the head with that fact. But if some dumbass, Roger 215, wants to say it's a religion, fuck him. Really. Letting him say atheism is a religion when he's got one subscriber and it's his mom, I don't think it's going to make that big of an impact. But people think I should apologize for suggesting that atheism is a religion. And I didn't suggest that atheism is a religion. I said, in fact, I got some schmuck, and yes, I'm calling him a schmuck, actually did a killer expose on me. Well, not an expose, but called me an atheist apologist. I'm not even sure what the hell that is, because what am I apologizing for? And actually I was kind of flattered. It was kind of funny. But other people are upset that I said atheism is like a religion. And religion is not the problem. I don't care if people are religious. What is the problem is people thinking there is a literal God. Because people who think there is a literal God are willing to kill for that literal God. Are willing to hate for that literal God. Do you think people hate because of Christianity? No, they hate because they have decided that their God hates whatever. And they're using that as an excuse. If you tell a Christian there's no God, and you hate because of yourself, they'll be like, no, God hates them. I don't hate them. I think they're nice. I'm a good Catholic or Christian. Yeah. Religion is a problem. I admit that. And I've said this many, many times, but one video I suggest that, and everyone's like, oh, you said atheism is a religion. And I didn't. But really, I'm not going to apologize. Because I say a lot of stuff. So, what are you going to do? Unsubscribe? Go ahead. I don't really care. I'm not doing this for subscribing. I'm getting my frustrations off my chest, and that's what I'm doing. And it's very frustrating when somebody latches on like agnostic. It's like, oh, you won't admit that you're agnostic. It's like, yeah, I have. I have many times said I'm agnostic about like a million things. But when it comes to the God claim, I'm not going to say I'm agnostic because I'm an atheist. I can be agnostic about Thor and Bigfoot and UFOs. But God, there's a specific term that says you don't believe there's a God, and it's called atheism. So why would I say I'm agnostic about God, which everyone is? Even those who claim they know for sure God exists, they're agnostic. Go the fuck after them. But to get all worked up and say, oh, you won't say you're agnostic. What is wrong with people that they get so worked the fuck up about words when you use them once in context with something else, and they get all worked up, they jump right on top of it and get pissed off? Why? I don't understand this. Especially coming from, I love when people say, oh, atheists think they're so smart. No, atheists are not smart. Atheists, just like Christians, just like Muslims, just like Buddhists, just like Hindu, there's many idiot atheists as there are anybody else. Trust me, I've run into them. And I'm not suggesting anything about atheism. When I say atheism, I'm talking about my view of atheism. Because I'm the one talking. Who else's view am I talking about? I'm not saying you feel this way. I'm saying we. Because that's what I've run into. I've got, I got this same schmuck saying, who is this we? What's this we you're talking about? We're not we. I'm like, really, seriously. So I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off at people being pissed off. And I'm not going to apologize for anything that I've said. Because I'm continually saying things. And yes, some things I say contradict other things that I say. And that is to be expected. I'm not a politician. I'm not taking finite notes on everything I say to make sure I don't trip on something I might have said before. And that's one thing I hate about politicians that change their mind. They're called flip-floppers. If you've changed your mind, you're learning something. You've learned something new and you've changed your mind. That's not flip-flopping. That's called growing the fuck up. And there's a lot of people out there that need to grow the fuck up and not get all worked up on stupid shit like agnostic or atheism is a religion. Because you know what agnostic is. It is that you are not certain about something. You don't know something for sure. Atheism is you don't think there's a God. So, if you don't think there's a God, you're a fucking atheist. You can call yourself agnostic, but you're an atheist. So get the fuck over it. And atheism, obviously, is not a religion. A religion is built around the belief that there is a God. But we call football a religion for some, baseball a religion for others. People do things religiously, and we jokingly call it a religion. So we can jokingly call atheism a religion because we all don't think there's a God. That's what makes you an atheist. It's not a fucking religion. I'm not saying it's a fucking religion. I've never fucking, I may have used the words it's a religion, but when I say atheism is a religion, I'm not fucking saying atheism is a religion. I'm just saying the words. So get the fuck over it, okay? I'm not apologizing. I'm Tom, your friendly neighborhood atheist. Right now I'm not so friendly. So don't mess with me, okay? Bye.